All right, so let's go ahead and go right to the second one, guys. We finished the first one. This is more the same, but practice makes perfect. Here we go. So we have two binomials here. So 3b times 5b and 3b times 4. 3b times 5b is going to be 15b squared. Again, if I make mistakes, please let me know. And it's very, very possible I could. 3b times 4 is going to be plus 12b. Look like, I swear that's a b. 8 times 5b and 8 times 4. 8 times 5b is going to be plus 40b. 8 times 4 is going to be plus 32. We're going to combine those together. Bring these down. 15b squared. 12b plus 40b will be plus 52b. And then bring down the 32. Okay. 7x times 5x. 7x times negative 2. 7x times 5x is going to be 35x squared. 7x times negative 2 will be negative 14x. Distribute the negative 7. So negative 7 times 5x will be negative 35x. Remember, this is a negative 7, so when we multiply, remember it's negative, or the 7 is negative, rather. Negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. Combine these two like terms, bring the others down. So 35x squared comes down, because it's not a like term to those. Negative 14 minus 35 will be negative 49x. Bring down the 14. There we go. So 3b times 5b and 3b times negative 1. 3b times 5b is going to be 15b squared. 3b times negative 1 is negative 3b. Negative 1 times 5b, negative 1 times negative 1. All right, so negative 1 times 5b is going to be negative 5b. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. We're going to combine these like terms. Bring down the other two terms, 15b squared. Negative 3b minus 5b will be negative 8b. Bring down the positive 1. 6m times 5m, 6m times 6. 6m times 5m is 30m squared. 6m times 6 is going to be plus 36m. 3 times 5m is going to be, well, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 3 times 5m is going to be plus 15m. 3 times 6 is plus 18. Let's combine those. 30m squared. So 36 plus 15, let's see, that's going to be 51, I think, plus 51m, yep. And bring down the 18. Let's bring this down here. So 4m, we're going to distribute that. 4m times 2m is 8m squared. 4m times 8 is going to be plus 32m. Distribute the negative 1. Negative 1 times 2m is going to be negative 2m. Negative 1 times 8 is going to be minus 8. Oop, what am I doing? Different color. Minus 8. We're going to combine these together. So 8m squared. 32m, take away 2m is going to be plus 30m. Bring down the negative 8. Okay. 4x we're going to distribute. So 4x times 7x is 28x squared. 4x times negative 4 is a negative 16x. Distribute the negative 6. Negative 6 times 7x and be negative 42x. Negative 6 times negative 4 is plus 24. We combine some like terms here. 28x squared. And we're going to combine these. So negative 16x, negative 42x, same sign, so add and keep. So 16 plus 42 is going to be, what, 58? Negative 58x. Bring down to 24. There we go. We have a trinomial. All right, so that's the first side. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see all of it at once. Okay. So now we have binomials and trinomials. All right, now we're talking. Okay, so let's distribute this 5n. So 5n times 8n squared is going to be 40. Actually, I'll go all the way over so we have more room. 40n cubed, because we're adding the exponents. So that's n to the 1, n to the second. 1 plus 2 is 3, right? And then 5n times 3n is going to be plus 15n squared. 5n times negative 4 is negative 20n. Distribute the negative 6. So negative 6 times 8n squared will be negative 48n squared. Negative 6 times 3n will be negative 18n. Negative 6 times negative 4 is plus 24. We're going to bring down the 40. Actually, I should just do each one. Makes it easier. So there's no other n cubed, so we're going to bring that down. 40n cubed. We have 15n squared and negative 48n squared. So 15 minus 48. Negative 33 n squared, because they're different signs, so you do big minus small. So 48 take away 15 is 33. Take the sign of the larger number, which is negative, so it's negative 33n squared. We also have negative 20n and negative 18n. Negative 20 minus 18 would be negative 38n. And bring down the 24. That's a polynomial. Okay, distribute the 7b. These just take a while. As long as you take your time, they shouldn't be too bad. It's easy to make a mistake, though, with combining like terms or even the multiplication. 7b times 8b squared is going to be 56b cubed. 7b times negative 6b will be negative 42b squared. And 7b times negative 4 will be negative 28b. Okay, now we're going to distribute the, well, we're a little too big. Hopefully I can fit this. Negative 1 times 8b squared will be negative 8b squared. Negative 1 times negative 6b will be positive 6b. Negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. Okay, now we're combining like terms. Nothing will combine with the 56b cubed because there's no other b cubes here. Negative 42b squared will combine with negative 8b squared. So negative 42 minus 8 will be negative 50b squared. And we have negative 28b and positive 6b. So negative 28 plus 6 would be negative 22b. And then just bring down the 4. Okay, we're going to distribute the 2x. 2x times 8x squared would be 16x cubed. 2x times negative 4x would be negative 8x squared. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. Distribute these. So we're just going to basically rewrite them because we're multiplying by positive 1, right? So plus 8x squared minus 4x minus 2. 16x cubed. So we have negative 8x squared, positive 8x squared. Those just cancel out. 0. Negative 4x, negative 4x. Those do not cancel out because they're both negative. So negative 4 minus 4 would be negative 8x. And then bring down the negative 2. There we go. So let's make some room here. There we go. So we're going to distribute this 2n. 2n times 8n squared will be 16n cubed. 2n times 5n will be plus 10n squared. 2n times 4 will be plus 8n. We're going to distribute the 4. 4 times 8n squared will be plus 32n squared. 4 times 5n will be plus 20n. 4 times 4 will be 16. So 16n cubed, there's no other n cubed, so it's coming down here, 16n cubed. 10n squared and 32n squared. 10 plus 32 is 42, so plus 42n squared. You got 8n and 20n. 8 plus 20 is 28, plus 28n, plus 16. There you go. Bing, bang, boom. All right, last two. Here we go. So distribute the 3x. 3x times x squared is going to be 3x cubed. 3x times negative 8x is negative 24x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. All right, distribute the negative 2. Negative 2 times x squared will be negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 8x squared will be positive 16x. Negative 2 times negative 5 is plus 10. Okay. There's no other x cubed terms, so 3x cubed comes on down. I almost couldn't say that. Negative 24x squared and negative 2x squared. Negative 24 minus 2 is negative 26x squared. They're both negative, so add and keep. Negative 15x plus 16x. Negative 15 plus 16 is 1, so plus 1x. And then bring down the 10. Okay. last one. Here we go. We're going to distribute the 5m. Okay. 5m times 2m squared will be 10m cubed. 5m times 7m will be plus 35m squared. Ooh, I almost screwed that up. 35m squared. And 5m times 5 will be plus 25m. Okay. Now we do this right here. We're just going to basically rewrite these because we're multiplying by 1. So plus 2m squared plus 7m plus 5. And 10m cubed, we're just going to rewrite. We're going to circle the 35m squared, the 2m squared, plus 37m squared, 25m, 7m. So 25 plus 7 would be 32, so plus 32m. And then plus 5. Good polynomial there. All right. Nice job if you stuck through all that. Well done. So let's take a look at all of it. Again, let me know if I made any mistakes, guys. So if you spot any mistakes, please let me know. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.